Hey guys, in today's video I'm gonna show you how I make this picture from this raw image. I will show you like the basics and the process by himself. Alright, so let's do that. As you can see, this is our before image and this is something I'm gonna work with today. I would like to white balance everything correctly, and this is the first step I'm gonna do. So with these sliders over here, the exposure, contrast, highlight, shadow, whites, we're gonna white balance the image. Okay, so first of all we need to balance the highlights and the shadows because we don't want the difference between them to be like super drastic, and you know, we can slide these highlights all the way down, and as you can see the sky is like getting more details as we have before, because it was shot in RAW, so there is like a ton of information stored inside of those pictures. With the shadow we wanna bring them a little bit down to highlight the dark part of the image, and with the whites just slide them a little bit down in this situation. As you can see, this part over here is too dark. You can't really see the details. Before we're gonna fix that, I would love to bring this texture and highlight and clarity a little bit up. Vibrance and saturation, probably just a little bit up. We are getting into the tone curves, where we wanna create like the little S curve, just like that. I will make a separate video about the tone curves. I'm gonna play with this color, which I'm going for like the golden hour wipe, as you can see over here, and a little bit blue down here. Okay, so I will make a small time lapse where I just play with these sliders, and I will show you the results. So this is the before image, and this is the work in progress image. We are getting to a color grading, where we adjust the color of the shadows, midpoints, and highlights. So we can start by midpoints, and the midpoints are everything what's changing right now. So that's something I wanna go for the golden hour style. I will go for more like the orange over there, maybe something like this, and a little bit desaturated. With the shadow circle I would love to go for like the blue tones, so I go for like this little light blue. And for the highlights I wanna go like maybe the orange gray. Sharpening, when you press like the alt button, you can see what you're actually affecting, and also in this window over here you can see what this does with the image. Like now it's like super soft, and now it's like super sharp. Okay, for the masking I will probably go all the way up, because I just like the look of it. It's just like super smooth. There is a vignetting, but before that I would love to adjust the calibration and the vibe of the image by itself. Just like that. Okay, the hue maybe a little bit down, and now the vignetting by itself, which is something I like a lot and I use it a lot in every single image. So we can go for something like this and adjust the midpoints to be... Okay, so in this specific image I want the light to go in the center of this image to be the first thing you look at. So I just did the feather, nice little bit roundness. Now the fun part start. So we click over here to this masking, and over here we're gonna create a radial gradient, where I wanna select everything over here and make it like brighter, because this is something I wanna work on. We're gonna adjust the exposure a little bit up and like brings that image into the life, just like that. We can also change this a little bit and make it maybe a little bit wider. Also the shadows, this is before and this is after this one mask, which in my opinion is really nice. We create a mask, something like this could work. Highlights we can keep the same or maybe a little bit up, and the shadows a little bit down to make it like more stand out, but we want to make it like a little bit more dramatic. So we click the plus icon over here again and create the linear gradient again, create it over here, just like that. And we wanna make that clouds like pop out, so the clarity is something that can adjust that. Okay, so we edit down here to support the vignetting a little bit, the exposure a little bit down, the contrast a little bit up. About the highlights, we can just make it a little bit darker over here down, just like that. So as you can see, the part over here is like a little bit darker, which I was going for. Okay, so we want to make it a little bit darker down here to like direct your eyes in this part of the image over here. Well enough, and this is something we end up with. Okay guys, this is it for this video. I hope you found something interesting in this tutorial, and if you need to look at something a little bit more deeply, please let me know down in the comment section and I make a separate video for it. This is the final result and this is the before image shoot in RAW. I would also very much appreciate if you hit that subscribe button or the like button down here. So thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.